And yep, no thumbnail today because your boy did not plan because I'm a fucking professional, as we all know. Well-known expert streamer professional, Lord Knight. Uh, what's good? What's good? What's good? Want to get some music on, if anything. Yeah, I want to keep it pretty chill, but I want to play. I'm in a weird mood because I really want to play, and I also, like, don't. Yo, Blackbird, thank you so much for the 7 months. Thank you. Yo, yeah, what's up, man? Thank you so much for the 7 months.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. I don't even know what I'm allowed to fucking play anymore. I actually added a lot of shit to this, though, so there is that. Some of this shit is beyond banned, unfortunately, because of the YouTube stream, but it do be like that, though. Honestly, starting here is fine. Nothing wrong with a little Hotel Village, especially if it's muted. Teehee. I don't have stream chats for both channels yet, so I just have my really tiny Twitch chat. So hold on. Just hit Diamond 3 this morning for watching you play. Trying to hit Vanquisher before 2. You can do it. You can definitely do it. You got plenty of time. Oh, no, we don't want solo mode. The EU Bikens are making a matchup chart right now. That's interesting. I looked at the matchup chart I made in February, and I essentially have not changed my opinion. That's pretty rare. But I've been kind of chilling. I have an event this weekend, like I mentioned. There's Spring's Edge this weekend, but like the timing is just so unfortunate. Like I'm gonna show up, but like I'm not like totally there in my head at the same time because it's like the 2.0 announcements are like immediately after. It's like as soon as I get back, it's like right into 2.0. And since we don't know what 2.0 is gonna be like, I've been very wishy-washy about playing. Because I normally like chill on weekends and I try not to play on weekends. But I also didn't play yesterday. I put out a bunch of videos in the past couple of weeks. And I feel like, dude, it's gonna be weird to like, dude, someone said I was a BB tag shill. Of all the games you can say I shill for, fucking BB tag, man? Really? Me? But I guess it's just like... It's like you gotta let it go. You gotta let it go, right? Your GGST guide vids work for my Strive play improvement. Oh, good. I'm glad I could help. Thank you. That's one of the goals. People gotta be doing it on... No, see, the thing is, though, it's like... I had friends tell me this the past couple of years, and I don't take them seriously when they say it, but I should take it seriously. Of it's just like, yeah, you know, you just can't police everything that people say. So it's like the bigger that you get, the more likely that like someone's just gonna say some fuck shit that's like, it's so obviously wrong, but it's like you just don't have any control. I mean, it's fine. And you also can't expect people to know like absolutely all of the content creator lore. You know what I mean? It's fucking dumb. But you know, BB tag, dude. BB tag. You said that with your fucking entire chest. That I shill BB tag, dude. With your whole chest. With your whole chest. What do you even see if you type Lord Knight BB tag? If there should be literally nothing on YouTube if you search that. Listen, I'm not shitting on people who enjoy BB tag. What I'm saying is, Let's say that game is not for me. Let's see. Lore Knight BB tag. Yeah, there's literally nothing. There is no results. It's all not BB tag. Because let's say I'm not a Blaze Blue tag fan. I don't think I've ever seen LK play BB tag. Yeah, I don't talk about it because I think the game is dog shit, frankly. I think it's a bad game, but I know people. Okay, technically a lot of games are bad games. I think it's just a stupid game, basically. But there are people who like the game, and rather than spending all this time being like BB tag sucks over and over and over, I can talk about games that I like instead. You know? You know? The hesitation. Yeah, it's because I don't like just saying that games are shit. You know? That's someone's favorite game, dude. That's someone's game. That's someone's first fighting game. And that's how they got into community. It's BB tag. I had a bad fighting game friend group that almost had me quit playing until I saw your videos talking about working through that feeling. I'm glad I could help. I would like a BB tag too with new characters. See? Look at that. And you know what? I would love that for you. Would I love that for me? No, because I think the game sucks. But I would love that for you if you like the game. You know what I'm saying? Because for me, it's not this game is better than this game. It's like, what do you enjoy? You know what I mean? Would you want a sequel to BBCF? Do you think? I mean, I would say at most I'm indifferent to a BBCF sequel. At most. Let me go to the. Okay. I just like the new characters for Under Night, and then being a tag game would be cool. But when I tried BB Tag, I did not have fun. Yeah, I'm saying, dude. I just find it so. I really want to go through the YouTube comments on that video in particular. If you're wondering what video I'm talking about this. Oh, I put LK Chronicles by habit. Lord Knight Chronicles, yes. We love Lord Knight Chronicles. It would be here. I'll show you guys. This one. This video has like 900 comments. This video has so many fucking comments. It's insane. People talking about a lot of stuff with this video. Lots of stuff here. I want to say, especially compared to like these two. But I mean, again, this is just you know, bully LK gets people to unlist their videos. It's actually probably not because of me, by the way. He said other people were coming at him too. People say Taurus and LARPer a lot, but that guy is actually one. He does have a lot of like this stuff I don't like. This stuff I don't like. Truth be told. The jam situation. Yeah, there's a video. A lot of people recommended me a video on a similar topic in regards to Stellar Blade. You know? And the big thing seems to be that the one sentence summary that I've seen a lot of people talk about that I found to be pretty interesting was that, like, if it's not made for me specifically, I don't want it. You know, I it's an interesting thought to think about. For a lot of reasons. So before I even like weigh it a little bit more, I need to like watch the source, the not the source material, the that video. But I definitely think it makes sense. And there's so much stuff that like anime has just been doing that shit for so long of like worse slash more tropey anime. They just try to get people in via their various like archetypes or tropes that they try to sell people on. You see this in Gacha too, like, you know, I don't know. I just feel like you see it in a lot of stuff. I really want to watch. I actually kind of think that's a huge factor, like a huge factor, because there are people who think both are good. Like I think old jam is good and new jam is good. You know, but like I also don't. It's tough. It's tough, but I wanna understand a little bit. You know, I want to understand a little bit more. I think it's also kind of lazy to just call them gooners and shit. You know what I'm saying? Even if it turns out that that's actually the true truth, you know, even if it turns out that's actually the truth, I just feel like it's lazy to just go like, oh, you're a gooner, ooh woo. I don't think you'd ooh woo calling someone a gooner. I think you'd fucking do something else. But I played bike on the local today, and making some people I played annoyed with guard cancel is very fun. Hard though, but if you can do it, uh, you know. I don't particularly like the de-goonering, if you want to call it that, but his game is like 5 years old. Wait, what game? Did you go? No, I did not go through the thread yet. I'm gonna if I should do it today. Let's say that if I'm a good YouTuber, I do it today. If I'm a good content creator, I do it today. If I'm a bad content creator, I don't do it today. And guess what? Your boy is not a good comment. He's not good at his job. Guard canceling bad at LFL, so when you use Rekka, feels like bullying. I haven't. Unfortunately, we're not good, especially if they rework LFL. When I think about bike and risk reward into LFL, it just feels so. It feels so odd. But I mean, that's also kind of the pain that we don't have a top LFL player to practice against. Sorry, I shouldn't say top. There's always going to be a top. I mean, like an international level one to practice against. I always hate the week leading up to the patch. Everything takes twice as long because I keep thinking about it. For me, it's for big updates. Like when it's like a balanced mid-season, there are people who they like don't play before the mid-season balance, but I usually just play through. You know, some people like don't want to, but I just play through because I don't expect big changes. But when there's really big changes, I'm just like, damn, bro. I'm just like, damn, bruh. Damn. So that's kind of how I feel right now. So I'm going to Springs Edge this weekend, the Wisconsin tournament. Spyface, shout out to them. And they're flying me out. It's going to be cool. Not a big tournament, just regional. But if I wasn't going to that, I probably would not be playing very much. Or even less. Like I played a lot last week, but I didn't play a lot. I mean, the past couple days I haven't played at all. I'm basically forcing myself to play today. Patch notes when? We do not know. We're assuming next... they're doing a stream on the 7th. So we're assuming then that's when we'll have patch notes. Which means I have to start... I want to do a before after, but I want to do it in a way that isn't murder. Do you expect? Not only do I expect, they said. It's not even me. They just said it. But there's different ways they can go about doing major changes, you know. So they can either do it via system changes, character balance changes, or both. In some patches in the past, they did it with a combination of the two. But if you look at 4, for example, 4 was like exclusively character changes. Like 2 days before, yeah, that's usually how they do it too. New Gatlings and jump cancel. If they add, I mean, I'm not gonna. They added some in the past, but not to the ground Gatlings. And I would like them to stick to their guns on that too. $2X, I have no idea though. I'm clueless. Someone also said, fuck, I really want to. Oh, someone said something about like, okay, in the Wild Cell video, like from reading comments too, I get ideas of like stuff I want to talk about. In general, I don't know where it's gonna go. So, for example, the next PowerPoint I'm gonna make is about character rosters. I really hate when people talk about character rosters. It is an extremely tilting discussion for me. I just want to fucking have some shit to just be like, yo, shut the fuck up. And I think balance is kind of tricky because like someone was like, this is why fighting game balance is considered a joke in all other games because it takes you 3 months to fix something that's problematic. But so I don't want to like point fingers at other genres because I don't play like I don't play FPS games, or I don't play sports games, or I don't play like Rocket League or some shit. So it's like the thing about fighting games is you usually want to like, you want to be like, oh, is there actually absolutely nothing you can do? That's usually the big thing of why they wait, you know? And my question, I guess, is like, is that, do you not need the time for some reason in other games? You know, someone explained to me why. Like, I think TFT is like every 2 weeks or something. There's a game that's every 2 weeks. A Riot game that's every 2 weeks update. And like someone explained to me why it was fine. That was every 2 weeks, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense, and I was fine. Easier, no, but it's like it's like what about the game makes it so it doesn't need to, like, I don't know, for lack of a better word, like be developed or be this explored or something, you know? Because for example, Wild Assault, so when I said Wild Assault got updated quickly, that person in that comment, I said this in the video, the thing that like I complain about, or Nitro complained about, or Jonathan Tennant complained about for Wild Assault, the actual players of the game didn't do. You know what I mean? Only the best players were doing it. But it filters down, right? So for example, if I'm using backdash BRC from like season 2, now by season 4, now like random people do it, you know? So eventually, the thought was eventually everyone would be doing these Wild Assault things, and then the game would be insufferable. Riot has like 9 million games in 2 weeks, and they just balance everyone. You very much do. People won't know something's broken in League for patches on top of patches because no one tries to. Yeah, that's always my question. You know, Marvel Rivals had an unfavorable meta since the alpha, and they didn't listen to tester feedback. They really balance for content. League has always been a meta slave game. I mean, all competitive games are meta slave games, technically. All the biggest events in fighting games are won by top tiers too. It's not you know, it's not a mystery. For TFT, it's just that most players of the game find fun in the discovery period of the meta, so they maximize that. Dota gets huge updates like once or twice a year. I mean, the common thing now is that people want big updates once every like 6 months. For me, that's a lot. Still, I wouldn't, but I think one major update a year and then like a mid-year balancing, like a retouch, is pretty reasonable. They look at problems that have existed for say over 2-4 weeks before the patch, unless the character is currently an omega problem, and for omega problems, just kind of want the win rate to hit approximately 50%. Then they move to gameplay experience surely over time. Again, I'm glad this is not my job, frankly. The only thing is I just can't speak for other games. I can just speak for fighting games, and like I I'm definitely of the opinion that it's good to like take it a little slow to see what people do. Like again, the Wild Assault example is a really good example because people didn't actually do what was stupid about it for the most part. My question about fighting game balance schedules is whether any companies have tried doing them often. The most often we've seen is NRS. They got trolled in the past for this, but definitely the most often I've seen is NRS. People have tried it. But unfortunately, NRS got a little bit of a bad rap because of their patch timing. You know, like they're always updating before majors and shit. You know, I would have to like go through the history, or I could ask like K7 or like Hayate or something. But that's what I would point to for like fast balance. League patches aren't about perfect balance, but creating new metas to renew the feeling of the game. I remember, yes, dude, the amount of people who are like 2 balances boring is fucking, oh my god, bruh. SF5, in my head, SF5 is annual. But you know, I didn't actually play the game like that, so I can't really say. Put you like here. Two balance. I have no comment either way, frankly, about 2 balance versus 2 unbalanced. You know, the only thing I'm thinking about, because I don't work on the game, is there something I enjoy doing. That's all. It's probably the number one thing. Is like if the thing I enjoy doing outweighs the thing I hate the most, I'm fine. You know. The last video uploaded was nice and cozy. On main? Thank you regardless. For someone who likes mix up aggressive characters like Makoto, who should I pick up in GG? I mean, there's a lot of characters who have good mix-ups and are aggressive. I don't know. A lot of characters are really easy to pick up though, so if there's like a list of stuff that you like, I just recommend just trying like a bunch of characters. No one's especially difficult to pick up besides like Asuka. So is it worth it to get in Stripe now? You should, yeah. If you want to play, just play. All right. It's the usual shit. It's in Sharp Guilty Gear in the Discord. I'm just going straight down the line. I don't think there's a ton of people, so I'm gonna. If there's more, if I feel like I'm going nonstop. Oh god, I gotta start with Anji. All right, man. If I feel like it's too much, I'm gonna reduce it to 3. But right now 5 is good. Yo, KK Sonic, thanks so much for the Prime. Thank you. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. So yeah, it's just the same as we always do. On the YouTube side, ow. On the YouTube side, I'm sorry for being a bad streamer, and I have to fucking add commands and badges and all the shit. I've been putting it off because I do too much because I'm bad at what I do, but I'm gonna make it easier and add commands and stuff so it's easier to join the Discord. If you want to join the Discord, right now the easiest way is to go to Twitch and just do !Discord. And in the future, I'll have commands on YouTube also to make it easier. And I'm sorry. What's the chance of a random Persona stream? Almost zero. Unfortunately. I was playing the game quite a bit when the remake came out, though. Alright, we get to start our day with a very fun matchup. Awesome. Right, I'm on Baiken, yeah. I should play other characters, but I haven't played for a few days, so I want to play Baiken. Plus, I'm not playing other characters. I'm not playing other characters this weekend, so I think it's fine. Long term too, if you're a Wi-Fi fella, you gotta get a power line if you can, bros. I won't flame you, but I will flame you. You know what I mean? Oh, all right, we're gonna go straight down the list. Play for a while. Willingly starting today playing Anji, but we do what we gotta do. I say open, so I do. This is not who I'm supposed to play. Yo, Nirvana, thank you so much for the prime, man. Thank you.
Nitroni, okay.
The Goku. Wi-Fi and FG. It's like... Okay, you shouldn't do it. It's also not the biggest deal, but also it's like, you know, you shouldn't do it. You tried to match. There's like I said, it's on Discord. There's a command I did on Discord in the Guilty Gear channel, and I'm doing it based off that. The reason why I keep calling myself a bad streamer is because I haven't added the Discord command to YouTube, because I haven't added any commands to YouTube, because I suck. So I haven't done it. Awesome. They comboed LOL. It's a bad habit of mine, actually. It's gonna be a grind of a set because it's Anji, but it's fine. Surely. Sorry. You can fucking combo off this shit that I can't combo. How dog shit are you at the game that you can't see that that shit works, dude? Dude, they have to nerf Anji, man. They have to nerf Anji. They have to. They actually have to. It is such an insult that you can play this game like this, dude. Oh my god, dude. This character's for bums, man. This character is for bums, man. Come on, man. Come on, dude. Come on. I would love to have a combo off R slash and you fucking just do butterfly. I would beg to have that shit, dude. But instead, you get to meme because you play bum ass Anji. Like, come on, man. Dude, you would literally not last 2 seconds on my character. As long as you understand that, it's all good. And I don't mean anything I'm saying. You would literally not last 2 seconds on Baiken, dude. You would not last 2 seconds playing Baiken. You just cannot conceive how much more difficult it is to play Baiken than bum-ass Anji. Oh my god, dude. I hate being like this, but this character is so fucking scruffy, man. Okay. Anyway, it's fine. That does nothing. You see what I'm saying? This really sucks. Thankfully, he lost for fun. Okay. Sure. No, 2D is not crazy because it would go under S comedy. But the problem was it's off 5K, which is like 5K S comedy is like a really specific type of thing, you know? Yeah, it dies to a lot of stuff. Oh, fuck you, I'm done. Okay. Okay. I'll crumb more. This is fine. Alright, GG's, man. GG's. Love it. Love the games. Oh. Well, I need like 5 minutes. He's such a bum character, man. He's such a bum. I hope they nerf him, man. You actually need him to be nerfed. You need it for your heart for him to be nerfed. Actually, let me not be on a fucking cap because I'm actually legitimately tilted. By the way, yes, that was a viewer, but I can't help myself. I can't help myself. I'm a bad streamer. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, bro. Dude, you gotta play Kai, man, or something. Oh my god, dude. Surely. You know what? As long as you're having fun, that's what matters, actually. Actually, fuck me. I'm actually such a bad person that you don't even want to hear what I have to say. As long as you're having fun, that's what really matters. If you're having fun, then I love your life. You know? And you're having a great life. You know? You should just love life. That was a poor mistake. A poor Make-A-Wish kid whose only wish was to play Lord Knight, former Evo champion, amazing content creator. Apparently that Make-A-Wish kid also has the ability to traverse dimensions, because in this timeline I have not won Evo. So that Make-A-Wish kid can make a wish for themselves. They're a fucking genie. Hold on. Oh my god, bro. And it's hot in my room. You're fine, honestly. You're fine. I get... You guys should know. I hope they nerf the fuck out of him. And if they don't nerf him, I will play him. Because you need to understand why he's so fucking... You know? But it's okay. I don't blame you. That's your favorite character. That's your favorite character. You love Anji. It's fine. And you know what too? I was late to Anji. It was Nitro told me he was top 3. Nitro told me Anji was broken, and I was like, we don't know. We don't know. And now I'm just like, dude, he's so broken, man. He's so broken. He's so broken. But we don't dwell on negativity. Keep the toxicity out. Clearly, you're new to this game. Clearly, you're new to this game. Keep the toxicity in. That's the truth about the game, bro. That's the truth. This is what's gonna happen. You're gonna be like, man, LK's toxic, Strive's toxic. I'm gonna play a not toxic game like ACR. I'm gonna play a not toxic game like Persona. Okay, that was a good haha. I can continue. I just hate it when people. That's what I'm saying. You hate me, man. I'm toxic as fuck. If you think I'm bad right now, which you might not think I'm bad right now, but I only get worse. I only get worse. You know. The only thing is I keep it in a private chat. So people don't actually know how fucking toxic I actually am and how hyper competitive I actually am. Okay. Yeah, we might as well play Bike and Mirror too. I don't even know what I'm gonna do next patch. I was thinking low-key I should do Testament if I had more long-term shit. Nice one. Meter negative for that. Whoops. I'm fucked. That is way too much 2H. Shit. Yeah, he tried to switch. Is it feeling better for me? No, but there's little strategies you can use that have been kind of helpful. This is good for me. Jump. Sure. Is this mirror Shrimple? This is like this matchup is so hard for me personally, but how do you fight Asuka against Baiken? No. God, that's oh my god, bro. Hell yeah, Dust. Oh, they spared me. Oh, that was a good idea too. Oh. I got the game on that. I didn't walk out of throw. That's crazy. I'm flabbergasted, actually. I literally did walk back because I'm like, they're gonna throw Tech PRC, and I still got thrown. I needed this so bad. Okay. I needed that hit really, really bad. Oh shit. My bad, I didn't see you. I didn't see. Yeah, I thought I knew it was different, but I thought I was gonna get the a little pullback on the 5K. Got me. We take that. Oh, thankfully they don't know, but I fucked it up anyway. The pain. She's alive. Fuck. If I did the bombo routing, would have been better. Yeah, close games. So I am a huge scaredy cat against my own main, but it has to be done. This is. Sure. We know you're tapped in if Daisuke. When did the patch notes drop? I have no idea. Do you think Arxis tell me everything? They tell me nothing. Nice. Okay, I think you do a little more. Oh shit, still got it. You really can. That's fine. No difference. A playstyle difference. That sucks, actually. Alright, best I can do here is just try to get burst. Sure. For 1 second. I tried to get out of there. Dude, it's supposed to work. How good is Unicorn? It's okay. It's decent. I wouldn't recommend it for its first Attack 6 game. Oh. Yep. Of course. Oh my god, dude. Okay, I'll take that. Dead meter. Dust. I keep fucking it up. Oh my god, I suck. Imagine being good at the game. I kind of think it's ugly, but I gotta think of something better to do there. And there I was just trying to make something happen. Like that a lot. I guess I'm not doing stuff. A little more. What are you gonna do? Hi, Twitch. Okay. A bit of a grind, but GG's. Oh, this matchup is hard, man. Honestly, this matchup is hard. This matchup is really, really hard the way that if I didn't have good situation confirmation, I think I'd just lose, absolutely lose to everybody. I think my matchup is very, very hard. It's so fucking hard to win this consistently, I feel like. Let me use the bathroom, because that took a while. Yeah, it's also, you can tell it's because it is my fault. It's because of how I play it. But I always am like, yeah, there's actually... I feel like if I like walked in knowing my opponent's playstyle, that's how you win. Before I watched you play the mirror, I didn't know. No, but it is kind of like my approach though, because you know, the biggest thing is like when I think of how to lose to Baiken, it's like I thought of it like game like 2 against Boxing Shrimp of like, yo, if he gets one of these straight 2H, he's swinging on me with 2H. And I'm like not pressing a little above 2H. I'm doing like a lot of like jumping and JSing and waiting. So it just takes one 2H, one straight JD, like, you know. So it's like she can respond to all her own shit. But then on the other hand, if you only respond, you don't do anything. So they're gonna out resource you. But if you do too much, then she could start. You know, it's kind of rough. And then I think the other thing, too, is I keep thinking my opponent's going to do what I would do to myself. So I extra don't want to do shit. So I kind of want to counterpick her. But also, the more I play it, the more I'm like, there's shit you can do, though, you know? there is shit you can do, but it's like just grating your teeth and playing it is what's really good. Let me use the bathroom real quick, and then I believe it's head chef. Yeah. Oh my god, it is so hot in here. Yeah, GG's, dude. GG's. I feel like you got better since last time we played, but we also have not played for a long time. I'm pretty sure. We have not played since like last year's Evo. So, all right, let me use the bathroom real quick, and then we can switch songs too, and fucking keep playing. Oh my god, it's hot. All right. One K subs, show abs. All right. Bedge next. Totally agreed on the mirror. My head hurts playing you. I'm glad. If you think it's hard too, then I'm doing my job. All right, let's put on something a little bit more high energy, though. Okay, we go back here. If he's around, if he's not around, okay, he is. Yeah. But it's like I do think I got better at the mirror though, but I just am so uncertain of whether or not there's actually a stable way of playing it. You feel me? We can go here. And you did some hard stuff for me personally. Like for example, I had a thought of like, oh, if the bike end does preemptive far slash, like I can't whiff punish far slash, but I could swing on the whiff, you know. But you weren't actually whiffing a lot of ground buttons, so I couldn't use that. For example. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me again. Fuck. Dinner or Jay-Z or 500k? That's very easy. Why not 500k? I gotta update my matchup notes one more time in this patch, though, too. I've been slacking. I actually labbed a lot of stuff for Axel, like, last week. Or, I guess, over the weekend. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. Against all odds. From here? Viking's so sick, man. No, not go LK. Go LK. I'm alone. Go LK. What are you talking about? I did JH guard cancel from neutral, bro. We're not gonna get a let's go LK. Let's go streamer. Nice. Nice. Oh, but you had the tether on. That saved you. Okay, we try to get burst. Do you by Kansas like? I think it's fine. I would have to watch Shen play it though, because again, the only one I kind of watch is Shang, and I haven't watched him recently. Put it one time. Hold. Okay. Do I? No. Not even connection aside, I have to react to shit, and if I can't, I'm fucked. Oh, I went too far. What around? There's mix off that too if you don't burst. That was, oh damn! I feel really bad because that was smart and then he died. That was actually smart, but they, you know, it's all good. Oh my god. Oh my god, what happened to guts? Oh my god, bye again. Ah, yeah, true. I suck. Yes, anyway. Oh, I missed a button. Not like that. Dang, eyes of it. Better to do this? Oh. Hell yeah. Crap. Alright, jeez. I'm a mean guy. This is a mean matchup, I want to say. I remember that post talk about bed install is broken. If you don't know how to fight it, it is broken though. But if you know how to fight it, it's fine. It's fine, honestly. GG's my lord. Honestly, having consistent bedman practice is kind of a It's kind of lit. When Vikings complain about this matchup, I side eye Zora. You have some difficult asks, but you know, I think she does fine. I'm not sure if it's like big winning though. I have the impression that it's at best slight advantage. I treated like Abba. No, that one you can legitimately just run away from. Is it not knowing how to fight A against A mechanic make it OP? Okay, what about like Souls 2K? If you don't know how to fight Souls 2K, is that broken? That's what I mean, you know. I get what you mean though. I'm being semantic. I'm being annoying and like yes, you're also right. You're also right. But Bedman, the anti-bed install strategy is pretty simple. Soul 2K is kinda. It's stubby though. It's good. Trust me, it's good, but it's stubby. To be fair, I'm like, yeah, you know, that's why we can go like this. You know, I can both be super toxic and super understanding at the same time. You did. I did do a couple of Souls 5K is better. I think that's an uncommon take. I definitely think that's an uncommon take. I think most people would say that Souls 2K is better than his 5K for the majority of situations. And if you're thinking of pressing 5K, you probably should have pressed 5P most of the time too, no? My token bed just tells me to wait it out, but I always find his advice on bed deceptive and not clear. The best thing you can do... Okay, this is why it's low-key broken, though. The best thing you can do is corner yourself on purpose and jump. Jump and corner yourself. That's by far the simplest strategy if you don't know what to do. Rumisho woke up with Leo against Leo with that 5K, and it sparked a whole ass debate at the tournament. Ran. I feel ya. That's old Soul 5K, not the current one. When did Soul's 5K get nerfed? S4? When they took away the 3? I think it's S4, no? Wait, let's check real quick before we do the next one, and then I'll take a handbrake. I have the feeling it is S3, but no, it's definitely not 2. It's definitely not 2 because Japan still thought he was giga broken back then. My guess is S4. I was just vibing truthfully. How do you feel about Bike and Bedman, Head Chef? How do you feel about that matchup? Truth be told. Okay, this is when they added Dizzy. And then Soul should be like, let's see. Soul bad guy. Oh yeah, it was 4. It was 4. It was 4. Startup increased from 3 to 5. The LK Invitational was in 3. So that version, that shit was 3 frames still. If the Biken is good at GCP, it's fucked. I think most beds agree it's Biken favored. Yeah, if it's not Biken favored, if it's even, then it has to be some like meter build, he doesn't die shit. GCP is just Thanos. Yes, but also they gotta be a knower. They have to be a knower, right? Alright, boom. Okay, where's the okay. One, did that. So it's this next time. I'm glad you guys think it's fun though. I think it's like, do I think it's fun? I'm trying to split, like, is it fun, or is it like dopamine? Because you get to guard cancel it a lot. Is Bike and Bed one of those matchups, like, no one enjoys it, like Testament Pot? Well, they say they like it, right? They say they think it's fun. But, like, I don't know if I actually like it. if I actually like it, or if it's just dopamine. Because like a big part of the matchup is guard canceling him, like being good at guard canceling him. Oh yeah, I mean that's what I mean, right? Like not like you know, like is it fun? So like for example, I think like Verse Soul is actually fun. For Bedman, I don't know if it's I think it's fun or I go haha tra la la. I got a guard cancel, feels great. I got a guard cancel, feels great. You know what I mean? And I do hard ones too. I do like JH from neutral and stuff. You know, it's so funny that I'm like, hey, Biken player, here's how you fight Bedman. You need to guard cancel JH, and I can't do it. But then when I play a match and they just do the JH in neutral, I just do it. I really do not understand why I could do that. I don't understand. That's one of my magical abilities. All right, next FT5. This is not you. I'm pretty sure, right? Spitman 5000 is not Kai, right? You're Axel, okay. Actually have a lot of things to attempt. I mean, I already played Anji, so I got most of the toxicity out of me. So that's... Okay, cool. Alright, let's do it. What does Bedman have to do to threaten an Biken matchup? Well, the main thing is that he gets meter basically guaranteed. And there's a bunch of ways you could bait the easier guard cancels. Okay. The power of taking a break for a couple of days. Oh, you still have time to do to us. Of course, the first Axel I play after labbing it, they agreed to 6k instead of doing that stun. Okay. I have burst, so I'm gonna... Hell yes. We fucking love this. I'm so shocked he gets a combo. Okay. That combo is not to be cool. It's a fix. It's a situation fix. It is not meant to be a sick combo. It is meant to fix a problem. Wait, hold. Get over here. It can be both. I'm just telling you guys the truth. Oh, hell yes. House 2 plus. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Oh god, I got lucky. I thought the wall was gonna splat. He's weird. Good. Pay attention to me. You still working out? We never stop, bro. What do you mean, still? Ooh. Oh, we love that. Okay, you got me. Shit. Yeah, I mean, we gotta wait for the patch notes, no? Oops. Hell yes. Shit, I didn't believe. Oh. I was like, shit, I didn't believe. Are we... okay, to be fair with Axel, Axel is both. Axel is both for like 500 IQ and also like baby brain. He's for both, actually. He is for both. Let's be fair. Let's be educated haters. Oh my god, mate. I wish I got it from. Oh, I thought he was gonna do the spinning rims. Okay, just kind of bought into it. Sure. You didn't want to have meter. Fuck, I didn't FD in time. Alright, GG's. Yo Johnson, no burst. No bursting. I have no idea how to spell that. You don't play Baiken, so you don't have to. Okay, let me take a handbrake for a while before I play the next one. Yeah, I tried a lot of new stuff. It's hard, but it's helpful. Yeah, I can easily play until 6, but I want to take a little breaky. I just say YZ. I write Yozon. I'm like, oh, Yozon. But I do actually main the character, so you guys know what it's like to actually play Baiken, right? Okay, is a true gooner staying true to the big booba? Is it bad that she's bad? So if Baiken's at the bar, you don't go say what's up? I'm gonna say what's up. I'm gonna say what's up. If you're gonna call me a gooner for saying what's up, by all means, bro. By all means. Yo Johnson. It's not Johnson. I actually despise when people go Yo Johnson. I'm like, how dare you? How dare you? How dare you do that to Baiken? Generations of sword training just to go Yo Johnson, bro. Wait, I know I have a stupid meme for this. but I myself am dumb and I don't have my shit organized by file type the way I should. Like if I was a good boy, this would be by file type. Oh yes, we do got it. Yes, bro. Oh wait, you can't see it. Okay. Alright. We're playing Baiken. This is how you guard cancel. That's Baiken. That's how you play Baiken. That's the truth. That's the truth. I have like 10 of these, by the way. Of just like super random white guy dressed like a samurai. You play this at tournaments? Yes, on loop on my phone. On repeat on my phone. Geese Howard off video. I have a Baiken playlist, but I can't listen to half of the shit on YouTube. I even made a themed playlist. Okay, you can look at it at least. That's true. You can look at my Baiken themed playlist for when I play ranked off stream, which is never. But we have this song, which is literally banned in Melty Blood. And we got some Samurai Shampoo. We got some Oboro Muramasa. We got some Japanese hip hop somewhere. We got some L Jones. We got fucking Macho Ultimatum. Macho Ultimatum. Oh, we got this is a banger. For people who don't know, this is a banger. When you say Rockman instead of Mega Man, I mean the authentic source material. It's Rockman. Macho Ultimatum, a banger, by the way. Big fan. Were you ever frustrated to the point you wanted to switch to the main? That's why I'm on Baiken. In season 2, I wanted to fucking bang my head against the wall, playing Milia. But since then, they fixed all the shit that I didn't like about Milia. They fixed it all, but Baiken's also just very interesting. So, what's so bad? Okay, it's this. I could probably play the song on stream, but this. Okay, a little bit. This song. The reason why this song is banned is because the state. Okay, in CC you can't even pick the stage. I think the only way you can pick this stage in current code is with random. Right? And the reason is because of so this is Kara no Kyokai, and there was like do you call it an anime? Do you call it a movie? I don't know. But they were releasing like 1 hour episodes of this. So there was just like licensing issues. So what French Bread did to just like make it easy is just not make it available, but they accidentally made it available also. So generally, like after a certain point, you just stop seeing this stage. Like if you go back to PS2 days, people pick this shit. But once CC comes out, like no, like you just would not. And it was very odd because like it's not like Ryogi is banned. We joke about Ryogi being banned, but she's not banned. Like you could play Ryogi, but you just can't. You can't have this shit on. And it sucks because it's a banger. I mean, to be honest, the YouTube stream is gonna get shot from this too, probably. Yeah, the ban. Yeah, people are asking why this shit was banned. But my whole Baiken playlist is fucking banned too. So, okay, let's do another one. Okay. I always get so surprised how many people want to play me. Okay, so I probably have at most another hour and a half to do this, depending on what I want to do. But I want to make a thumbnail for the Twitter thread. I have to, like, one thing I absolutely have to do is that I need to plan the Chronicles content in advance so that I can that's not you. I know that's not you because the person I'm supposed to play plays Johnny. I'm sorry, but there is literally a line, so you know, I can't do anything about it. Do I fuck with coffee? I fuck with Okazeme coffee. Smiley face. I was saying, so on the Wild Assault video, I have a sponsor on it. It's for a card game, a deck building card game. But unfortunately, the company's name is Cryptozoic. They've been around since like 2012 or something. But I actually got a couple people being like, "Yo, I didn't know you were about this." I'm like, "Bro, okay, don't click the link if you don't feel like it, but like you could search them, you know?" Like I did research before I took it. I mean, I got it from an agency too on top of that, so I looked into it. It's just a deck building card game. And yeah. I'm surprised you didn't mention what... No, I did. I did multiple times, actually. Okay, I'm bugging. It's okay. It's all good. I mean, also, I'm a BB Tag shill, so there's that too, you know? Okay. Get that Nightcoin, dude. It's like, if you follow internet drama too, I actually go out of my way to follow internet drama too, because it's like, just to know when other people are like lost in their path. But it's like, dude, the amount of fucking like crypto pump and dumps and shit, it's like, dude, come on, man. Yeah, Okazeme Coffee, yeah, they're actually sponsoring me. I'm just waiting for the code so I can actually share it with you guys, but they do sponsor me. With like a cut. We gotta find another name for that. What, Okazeme? This is not this person, right? Ah, 120. Is there a kid? Yes, in Discord. In Discord.
Duel 1.
This sucked. Sure. Ew. Okay. Okay, I probably did too much earlier. Okay. That's about everything I need to know, I think. Oh, fuck. Ooh. Shit, I thought I got it. What's my... Yeah, I don't have commands on YouTube yet, so you have to go to Twitch, unfortunately, to get it. A little more. Oh my god, I suck so much. Okay. To be honest, I do feel like the ping is too high, but I'm gonna play it out just because they waited for a long time. But I think like when it says 120, I should not, truth be told. Okay, I don't want you to break. But yeah, I like low-key feel like it's chugging. Oh god. Shit. Okay, at least they decided to actually try to kill me. Fuck, okay. Okay. Catch ball. Oh my god. Sure. I can't see. Okay. Not bad. I'm gonna sit on meter, I think. It's chugging. It's chugging. It's chugging. Okay. Sure. Sure. You're plus 15 though? Oh fuck, and they picked throw. That shit is Oh, and you picked her after it? Okay. Do I swing? Yes. No way. Nope. Sure. Sure. This combo's lazy by me, but it's all good. Right. Now we gotta just wait, fight meter. Oh fuck! I tried to throw it. That time to fucking hit. Dude. Okay. Alive? Okay. They're disconnect, right? It's fine. Dash block. Oh. Okay. Nice block. Sure. Ew. Got him. Dun, 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 dun. That's unfortunate, but I gotta accept it. Fuck. I took a risk. I could admit it. Dude, it'd be so fire if you just did a mix-up. Man. I'm like the biggest hater on that setup. I think that setup is so bad. I think it's really, really bad. But, you know, it's not my place. Okay. Ooh. Backdash US. I tried to fuzzy that time. Yep, that's how you lose. Sure. Sure. I guess because you're in positive, it's okay. Sure. I just. Okay. I will say that shit was chunky. Our connection is chunky. Like ranked, I probably wouldn't run it. I would say it's just a little chunky, but GG's. Not a single wall. So it's not that worth it to do in the mirror. It's not that worth to do it in general with her. Because the thing is, like, are these stare downs happening because Baiken has parry? I mean, you gotta watch me play more because I definitely be staring. I mean, the Axel I just played, we had a stare down. But if I'm sitting there doing nothing, then like, if I'm sitting there doing nothing, I'm looking for something. That's all. You know, that's probably like the simplest way. If I'm sitting there doing nothing, not only am I looking for something, but it's also my opponent didn't give me what I thought they were going to give me. But then there's also like, I'm just sitting there. There's not that much risk to do it. I try not to go too far down the rabbit hole on why my opponent chooses nothing also. I usually think it's just that they don't know what to do, because some of the stuff is like, oh, if you knew more about Baiken or had a better counterplay or something, you would do something quickly. But if you don't have Baiken counterplay, you might choose to sit there, or you might be unsure, or stuff like that, you know. But then also you can get info from just sitting there too, so, you know. Wait, there's a coffee brand legit called Okizeme? Yes. Yes. And they're a sponsor. And I gotta ask them for the code, actually. But the actual code, you know what actual code you need? I'm gonna give you the code right now. I mean, you have to be into deck building games, though. But I only have this active for like another week or so. But I get 10% of anybody who does it. Staring gives the vibes you're ready to punish whatever they're going to do. Ish. I mean, I am looking for something. YouTube, I'm going to give you a command for Discord. I have to do commands for Discord. I know I have to do commands for Discord. I have to do commands and badges and stuff in case people want to, like, be a member on YouTube too. You know? Yeah, if you're into deck building, this literally takes you to a Kickstarter for a card game. But I got blown up. One guy blew me up. He's like, "You're shilling crypto now?" And I'm like, "Yeah, man." I just was like, "Yeah, dude. Yeah, out of nowhere." ITH is one of the only guys I see. So there's like good things and bad things about. So like there are matchups where I do that. But I usually only do that if I think the -3 situation sucks and that they're hard to tether for some reason. Crypto. Yeah, I know. It's an unfortunate name. That's all I gotta say. It's an extremely unfortunate name. But they've been around for a minute, actually. I did not do it. I am unsure if I'm going to do it today, because I want to do it with a... I want to do it today. So, it felt great to me. That's why I tend not to play with EU people too, because like I need to be relatively precise with what I do, you know? I don't want to get salty because I'm like, oh, connection, you know? I wonder if they considered. They might have, but like by the time everyone started looking at crypto negatively, they were around for like 8 years already. Because I think they started their company in 2013. I live in Alaska, so you could play Cali, no? Yo, no, you can't play Japan. But you could play Cali, I'm pretty sure. Cali and Canada should be like no problem. And when I actually physically went to EU, I played a shit ton of casuals. I made sure to play a shit ton of casuals because I was like, I have no idea when is the next time I'm going to be able to play like any of these people. The answer is 1 year, but reminds me of the website Gamergate, which was around in 2006. Oops. No, there's a famous story. There's a Oh my god, this is like I learned this in school actually. There was like a soda or a drink, and it was called AIDS. It was called AIDS. And then in the 80s, they got fucking dumpstered. And their answer was not to change the name. They changed it to like some really fucking dumb shit. I actually think it's supposed to be like a weight loss drink. So I think they actually changed their name to Diet AIDS. That was the big solution, was to change the name to Diet AIDS. I'm pretty sure that's what they called it. Hold on, let me make sure. But this is a pretty famous story in marketing, actually, of like how you could just get fucked for no reason. Hold on, Diet AIDS soda. Fuck, 1980s. Oh, dude, the worst part, it was called AIDS. Oh my god, bro. Yep, they couldn't do it. They changed it to Diet AIDS, bro. They changed it to Diet AIDS. AIDS, yeah. Alright, next. Or bathroom. Next. I guess. Yeah, this is the thing about fives. Fives can take a while, you know? Like, I think there's no shot I actually get through everybody. I'm relatively sure that I'm not gonna get through everybody if I wanna do Chronicles today. I'm pretty sure. I should have started with 3 songs. See, the thing about 3s, though, is that I feel unfair to everyone else, though, because then all the people before them, they did 5s. Alright, so we did that. We did that. Like, if I do 5s, I probably can only do, like, 2 more max. Okay. We'll just assess the vibes after this one. Why is this one so popping? It's a line. Everyone came here. I'm gonna go to a new one. This shit was empty when I pulled out. Okay. Okay, we're going to a new one. God damn, it's hot. But it's not deathly hot, but it's definitely hot. It's not deathly hot, but it's definitely hot. You should be happy. I'm just not. I mean, you're right though. I just am like, why? You guys, in my head, I'm the melty blood guy still. So I'm just like, oh my god, why? It's not hot outside? Yeah, but it's hot in here. It's hot in here, is what I'm saying.
Are you ready?
Yeah, so last time... Yeah, I actually remember... Okay. Okay. Okay.
Duel 1.
I'm so mad. Oh, you did that one. I need your pussy. Okay. Okay. Had to though. Had to. Dang. Oh, you press anyway. Okay, I kind of trolled. Oh, I extra trolled. Oh, okay, my bad. I extra trolled. I could admit it. I could admit it. All right, we gotta chill a little bit. My bad, I suck. Burst disadvantage. It's tough, right? I love my gun. Oh, this character is so sick, man. Okay. Guess regain. Okay. Kokomade ka. Oh, we're having music. Nah. We want. I only have a few seconds. Okay, we just do this. Okay. I want something. Even if it's quiet, I want something. 5k or 4 slash or dash. Oh my god, it doesn't work on that. Ooh, your boy is kind of fucking nasty. Your boy is kind of hecking ridiculous. Just a crumb. Just a crumb. Just a crumb. Blocking is cheating? No. No, it is not. That's comedy cheating. With punishing sheep, goddamn. Oh my god, if they buff this character, I'll never lose. Okay. Oh, hell yes. Yeah, I'm fighting too. I'm like, pick something, pick something, pick something, pick something. I'm fighting. I'm trying to, you know what I mean? Get a car session, man. So far. Not gonna reach. What do we do? They have gold boost. Okay. Yeah, so sometimes I'm like, yo, fight. Fight me, fight me, fight me, fight me, fight me, fight me. I think that's the thing I enjoy the most about this character too. Is like you could be like, yo, fight. Like, yo, what's good, bro? You know? 5K? Oh my god, it got me when I was behind him. That's kind of cool. Nice. I waited. Okay, jeez.
仇討ち是なし阿炎に天の宝水成敗お上何とぞよ何とぞ
An annoying ass LK on the sticks. Oh my god, this character, dude. If they buff her, who beats me, man? Who beats me if they buff Baiken? Who does it, bro? GG's. GG's. Oh my god, dude. This character's a fucking menace when you have to actually attack her. You've taught the Baiken players too much? To be fair, I watched them, and apparently I've taught them nothing. So... Do you get... We don't play that much, but it's also not very important for him to play me, you know? Like, HC beats Baiken, he can mostly chill most of the time. I have more to worry about before actually running into Jack in the tournament than he does to me, you know what I mean? I stopped playing Stride before WoW got added. Is it worth getting back? Yeah, dude, just... if you want to play, just play. It's fine, you know? Playing Soul into this character makes you want to rip my hair out. I feel that, though. I feel that, though. Eno versus HC is a mirror match is some shit I would say. Dude, that's some shit I would say, and then an Eno player would clip it and show their homies. And I still wouldn't say that. I still wouldn't say that. That's some wild shit. That's some wild shit. That's some wild shit. That's some wild shit. Let's be real. That was a fun set? Yeah, GG's. GG's, GG's. I'm a fighter. What can I say? That's all I got to tell you. I'm a fucking fighter. I be fighting. Dude, Johnny's so much easier, man. He's so much easier to fight. Not having to worry about Wild Assault makes it so much easier to assess what he's gonna do on a lot of spots. And I can't even blame you for picking /2H. /2H mad logical too, in a lot of the spots. But I'm a fucking demon, clearly. It's all downhill from this patch. We'll see. I mean, right now the ball is in Arxis court. You know, the ball is definitely in their court. People feel. I don't think people feel bad about SF6, but they also are not enthused about SF6. That's kind of like the vibe I get about 6. And then everyone hates Tekken. So and then there's no new games out, you know, like so the ball is really in their court. They could honestly release a pretty mid patch, a mid update, and I think people will still be reasonable about it. Avatar's so far away, yeah. But I'm gonna be real. I'm not really putting a lot of stock in Avatar. I'm even thinking like, should I even bother making content for it? Because I'm not planning on playing it like super heavily, you know. If they do some type of early event, maybe. But I'm kind of in a like maybe if Tokon wasn't coming out, I'd probably put more time into Avatar though. I would say. Would you be in Azula? Well, I haven't watched the show at all, so I don't really have any attachment to any character. I played Korra in the first beta, and she was pretty fun. Was hoping, yeah. I mean, I'm like lame, you know, like yeah. Well, I don't really learn fighting games very quickly. Like, I mean, you guys have to remember, right? Like, maybe you think that I'm really sick with Baiken, but when I switched to Baiken, everyone clowned me, and I didn't do well with her for like months, for like 7 or 8 months. Like my first big Baiken result is like a team tournament, you know, like about 9 months after I switched to Baiken. I don't learn very quickly. I think my ceiling is like infinity if I can just keep working at it, but like I'm not that quick with it. You could do an LK tournament, Sage. I don't think I have the pull. I don't think I have the pull. Like, plus that's his shit. Like personally, I don't think I will ever do a slam, like ever. I don't think I'll ever do one. I think that's Sage Am's territory. That's his shit. And I'm not gonna do his shit. Like, it's not even about copying. It's just like it's never like me doing masters like is so much more impactful than me doing a slam. You know what I'm saying? Like if I actually had the money to do more of those, then I would gladly do them. I would gladly run them because it's a format we don't have. I don't think we need. I mean, it's cool that other people. You know, I did a Ultima Shadows Grand Slam, Grand Blue Slam. I don't even know if Max could do it if he wanted to. But he what he usually does is that he does stuff via Twitch. So he'll do like a Twitch Rivals for da-da-da. Like he has the pull for that. So he doesn't even, you know what I'm saying? Where again, I don't really have the pull for either of those things. I in my opinion at least. You know. I mean, aesthetically, I like the way Azula looks, but I don't know much about her besides there's like memes about her, and like that's it. And then the only thing I know about Toph is that one of my Smash friends is named Toph, so clearly she must be a cool character. Like if you name yourself after a character, you probably fucking love that character. Okay, it's fire. Yeah, we did one. It's top. My bad, bro. That should be all that you need to know that I have not watched the Avatar show. I did not know it was top. My bad. My bad. I did not consume. I was playing video games. My bad. The H is not silent. You guys figured it out. It's not my job. I want a snack. I'm gonna get a snack and some fucking water because I'm sweating. Pour one out for your boy, man. Your boy got ghosted by a goth girl today. Hate to see it. What do we have to eat? What do we have to eat? Fruity? Okay, I'll be right back. I want to get some water. I'm fucking melting right now, truth be told. Okay, and then let's do like two more real. I kind of don't know where we're at. Loki, we should just go to Chronicles, no? Has Chronicles happened yet? No, not yet. But in a little bit. Here, let me get water and a snack, and then we can shoot the shit a little bit, and we can Chronicles. I think. Alrighty, back to the furnace. Either BOTW mid but plays BOTW music on stream. I mean, if there's one thing that's good about it, it's the music, bro. Let me in. Nah, I think we're done. I think we're done. Because I want to do chronicles in a little bit. And I want to eat my snack too. My little snacky for your boy, water for your boy. No, this is too sleepy. We don't want sleepy. Why have so much sleepy ass shit? Oh, this shit always gets fucking. Oh my god, dude, YouTube is so. Okay, we're gonna use this. Surely. What is a snack? It's 190 grams of pineapple and 3 rice cakes. 3 rice cakes. And then about this much. And that puts us at nice. Run ones for a sub? No, we gotta. This is why I feel bad all the time, because I don't know what's the best way to do it. I guess I just had to do shorter sets, because like I need to get the other stuff done. I need to get the other stuff done, and I want to play everybody, but plus I gotta recover mental too. I think what I gotta do is before the stream I ping, and then I just set like a set amount, like first like 7 to 10, you know, because we never get through them. Is BOTW mid, or is the memory of everything or is the memory of it tainted by everything that copied it? No, I was not a fan the first time either. Good idea. Honestly, good idea. It's just like other Zelda games are better. I don't know. Some friends are talking about 2.0 like it'll be a new game. How do I break it to them that if they didn't fuck with Strive before, that this probably won't fix it? The most important thing for them is that, you know, I mean, I would say this game was mid if I didn't have a fucking character I like. So the most important thing is that they need a character that you like. Is it just me, or is your hair getting older? Where do you get smooth skin like that? I'm actually dying. I'm on my way out. I'm dust. That's why I look like this. Oh shit. I need my beard to get trimmed actually this week before I go. You ain't dust? Come on. I just don't know how else to make it funny for me, because I get a lot of comments on my appearance. I get a lot of comments on my appearance. Honestly, mostly positive. I guess that's lucky. I feel you say I'm old and dying every day. Yeah, I mean, that's how often I get like oh you look 20 and 50 at the same time, or like, oh, okay, looks like a young guy cosplaying an old guy. Well, I kind of want to do something more of my hair though, low key. But it has to be long. I think it looks like shit when it's short. I think when it's short, it looks like someone just dumped some salt on my head and I can't get it out. I think it looks so bad. BOTW has amazing exploration, but all the other stuff like combat and puzzles have major. Yeah, I mean, I like the dungeons. That's why I like Zelda. Go bald, that's like a career ender for me. You're definitely a short hair type. I literally watch old videos of me with short hair. To be fair, there's no facial hair, but it's like I look at the old videos with shorter hair and I'm like, this is not it. But also I'm holding more water in my face, so like me, you know, I don't know. I want to keep my hair long though. I actually like my hair long. I like it a lot. BTW is an impressive sandbox game with sick physics, but I don't think that's a standout Zelda. I'm saying. Were you pre-workout? No, it was in progress. I don't think there's any. No, okay, no, there's definitely footage of me pre-workout. You can find it, but that's like 10 years ago or so. You thought of going dreads? Nah, I don't think so. I've been thinking actually that I probably I went to my friend's house on Sunday and we were talking about I was talking about this with them, and like if there's a way that I go, it's like I should try to look more South American. No, like dude, when I go to Brazil, they think I'm Brazilian. Not the players, like out in the street. Like I have a friend. My friend comes with me to Battle Coliseum when we go, and he speaks Portuguese. He's Korean, but he speaks Portuguese. He learned Portuguese. So the fucking like waiter will talk to me, and I'm like clueless. And then I point at my Korean friend, and then he fucking translates it for me. Cause I was like, dude, even like people from my own, like my parents' country, I don't look like them. You know, I don't, because I look like my fucking mom, so I don't look like them. You know, especially when my hair's long. BOTW is like I mean, I love that for you. It's just not that good of a Zelda game. Sorry. If you had the accent, I'll definitely believe it. He's like the Chinese dude. Yeah. I did that. That happened with me and SKD, by the way. Okay, so SKD, when we're in Japan, I remember we went to Japan for Blaze Blue, and they're all like, "This motherfucker's Japanese," and he's like, "No." And then like I'm like super fresh because I'm like, it's not that far after I left college, so he just looks at me. He's like, "Yo, translate for me." I fucking translate for him. It's funny you say that because I've been thinking about rocking curls. I learned how to do. Yo, if you do it, tell me, like, show me what it looks like. This is just like, this is nothing. This is just like I moisturized it. I didn't let it matte or anything. And that's it. You know. Yo, finish line. Thank you so much for the prime out here. As a Brazilian, I can testify you pretty much look like... If I looked like my dad, though, I would not. I think it's specifically because I look like my mom. If I look like my dad, it would not be like that. What's your favorite Zelda? Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask by far. I posted a list on YouTube, not on YouTube, on Twitter, and it was like a big thing. I wouldn't believe it immediately, cause yeah, but I got a lot. Never thought about braiding it. I personally no. I think I'm kind of like biased. Like I have parents who are like they're like, yeah, if you get dreads, you're gonna look like a bum, or if you get twists, you're gonna look like a bum. So like I just was kind of raised on never getting those hairstyles at all. They're doing another Ocarina of Time. Come on, man. Whatever, dude. I mean, love that, but That was then. I mean, but like I personally don't think it would suit me anyway. I would much rather have curls and locks, personally. Where's your mamba? My parents are Caribbean, basically. But I kind of see it too. I'd rather, you know, like I remember I was looking up like just trying to see what I should do, and low key I'm like I should just try to grow curls and stuff. Imagine my hair kind of does it naturally anyway. Even though I'm pretty sure it's 4C. They're tight, but they're there, they're visible. So I'm like, oh, should I not just lean into that? This should be good. Straighten the hair and rock the ash crimson Eoria. I would never straighten my hair. Trust me. Locks low key I think I can do. Locks low key I think I can do, but like like twists and braids I don't think I can do. Like what Nitro has, I don't think I could pull off. But what I would prefer though is curls though. Did you ever dye it in color? It's bad for your hair, no? And I'm fucking old. Dude, every time I have a sugar craving, I have some fucking fruit, and oh my god, bro. Yeah, 'cause my thing is, I have some now. They're not like super defined. I don't know how people like define them and stuff, but like when I just like moisturize and like blow dry my hair a little bit, like a little curl cream, and like that's it, you know. And do what you got, but that's what I'm saying. No, what I'm saying. If someone has the method, please tell me. Because I really want to try it. I really, really, really want to try it. Actually. You burn them into place? Okay, only I haven't played. Dude, I'm black, dude. I'm fucking black, dude. You can't go outside without someone checking your fucking elbows, bro. Maybe dye your beard. It's naturally dyed by my fucking gray hair. Dude, I've gotten so many, bro, in YouTube comments, man. So people are like, why do you dye your beard like that? Why do you use red lipstick only on your bottom lip? Why? I'm just like, I was like, dude, I was born this way. I mean, do you know your hair policy? I'm pretty sure it's 4C. That's crazy. I told my again when I went to my friend's place, I told him, and he was like, "Yo, I never even noticed this, but now that you said it, I can't unsee it." Yeah, because I have multicolored lips. The bottom one is red. You get that. And then someone called me a shill because I shill BB tag. No, my parent does not have the dude. I'm one of those like, okay, if you're a black USA or Canadian person, tell me if this sounds familiar. You're like 7 years old, and the only haircut you get is they fucking kill your shit. They cut all your fucking shit off, bro. For like years. Dude, when I grew my beard and I came back for the first time, because I was away for a month, so I kind of just yeah, see, I know, because we all share this. Why is your hair gray? Because I was born this way, bro. I was born this way, big homie. My father got gray hair early too. So both my sisters also have gray hair early too. They were just, that's what's up. I had gray hair when I was like 6. Dude, I didn't know my hair could be curly until last year. Cause you know why, right? Cause I grew my hair out. So here's the story. I grew my hair out. I grew it out in college, but my hair matted. Like both the times I grew my hair out really long, it matted, but I didn't even know what that was. So in college, I had the fucking smash haircut. I had the smash haircut in fucking college, and I did not know. I would consider looking some hair oil to keep it hydrated and defined. Yeah, if someone gives me the method to go even further beyond, then by all means. See, Dupa, if you were here, I'd be like, shut up, because you have it fucking naturally. You guys don't know about my goat, though. The smash? You don't know about the smash haircut? Nah! Hold on. And also, by the way, it's only bad to have the smash haircut if you decide to be a public person, because motherfuckers are gonna come at you. I can't. Oh, hold on. No, it has to be higher. Hold on. Oh my god, Google, not like this. Google is sparing you fucking peak. That's the Joshi haircut. Dude, so add like 6 inches vertically, and that's my hair at one point. Is that a haircut? Okay, it's not a haircut. It's like, okay, it's like the last cut. Okay, I will explain this. To you. This guy, because I'm this guy. I was this guy. Okay. This guy grew up in probably a decent, like relatively safe place. Always gets buzz cuts because of their parents for years and years and years. Always gets buzz cuts. Starts going to tournaments, goes away for college. That's how you end up like this. That's exactly how you end up like this. Because the thing is, I was using like Head and Shoulders and stuff. Like, it was inevitable. I just didn't know. No one told me. I didn't know, you know? Figuratively, literally, I don't think Hotashi, no, not anymore. Okay, here's how we're gonna test. We're gonna test Hotashi. I'm saying no. I'm saying no, but we can check. Because I actually came at Hotashi for this one time. This is the first time I played him, or it might have been 15. The first time I played him. Yeah, okay. Here's the test. Let's find out. All right. Nah. Nope. My shit is fucking perfect, by the way. Look at this. Look at this fucking straight line, bro. He looks like he's about to go, basically. He looks like he's gonna go in like a day or two. That's what he looks like right here. I think it's fine. That boy Crispy. You gotta go. This is as far back as you can go, though. This is like the year I met Hotashi. It's in 2015. So no. That's the thing. The thing is, people project the smash haircut on people. So for example, when So we have this, right? Oh, let's open image in tab. So we have this. So this was trending on Twitter, and Lotus was like, not LK. Lotus was like, I don't know why everyone is saying LK. Because a lot of people were like, is this not LK? And I was like, bro, I do not go to majors without going to the barber beforehand. It's like illegal. Kotashi does not dude, be real, man. Be real. This is like he hasn't gone for 2 weeks. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's be for real. Let's be real. He's like 2 weeks out. This is fine. This is for sure I went before I left. This reminds me about that skit. Yeah, it's literally this. it's literally this. You too generous? No, dude. Dude. See, I'm saying that's why I'm saying you're projecting. You're projecting. He knows he needs to go. He knows he needs to go, but it's not terrible. It was like he hasn't gone for like 2.5 weeks. You know? It's nothing crazy. Like dude, I need to go like in the next day or so. I need to go. Not only is my beard too long, honestly it's because of my beard, but I also need to get lined up too before I go to fucking. Dude, I'm going to Wisconsin. I'm about to represent all black people ever. All right, fuck. I gotta stop. I'm done. Chronicles. Oh my god, man. The point is, I'm going to the barber before I go to fucking Springs Edge this weekend. All of us. You're gonna. Ooh, I should. Yes, actually, I should. What else do I do? It's supposed to be nice too, I think. All right. We have one that I'm meaning to do. Y'all don't cut your own hair. I don't trust myself. Did you just tokenize yourself? Yes, because that shit is real, bro. You know, there's a certain image from Arc System Works U where it says, "Thanks, LK, you're one of the good ones." That's how you know I gotta represent our people. How you gonna? I'm not dogging your home state. I'm saying my role is super important. My role this weekend, as soon as I touch down in fucking Green Bay, I'm fucking doing it for the whole team. I like do my sideburns and stuff. Say hi to my wife when you get to Wisconsin? How? Context, please. I just rated them. I don't know why they said it like that, but I just rated them personally. I just rated the stream. Okay, let's. Oh god, there's a how to beat every dude. There's a lot of shit I have not reacted to. We're gonna take it easy today. I need to actually build up a queue for Sailor. So once again, we're going to return to the LK Seijam multiverse. Oh,
I was chilling on my timeline.
You can hear him, but you can't see him. Anyway, if you got that curl tech, let me know. Let me know. Is this when they? No, that's totally. It's a super old So truthfully, they used to have like a different social media person, and they just had like a memer, frankly. Just met Seijam at PAX. Bro is short. Yeah, because you used to see him on camera. I'm not that tall. I'm only 5'9". I'm saying only. I'm 5'9". I'm the average height in the U.S. I'm just a normal guy. You know, I'm just a normal dude. I'm not huge. I'm not tiny. I'm just me. Because of LK, we got Nago? No shot, bruh. No shot. How old are you to have white hair already? I'm dying, bro. I keep saying that. Dude, this is how this whole discussion started. Is that. I didn't think you were short. Yeah, I'm saying. Yeah, I'm just average. Again, I've been dying since I was 6 because I've had gray hair since I was 6. Okay. This was sent to me. Let's see.
Well.
Okay. Good old Mr. Jam. I just want to check volume.
I was chilling on my time.
Okay, it's way too low.
I'm enjoying another day.
There you go.
Well. I was chilling on my timeline, enjoying another day, and I saw this image. Lord Knight brought this to us, all right?
Yeah.
So if anybody's like, why are you talking about whatever, the Lord Knight did this.
What did I do?
It's by Tierzu, who many of you...
Okay, I can't claim this though, because this tweet, by the
Are
way,
you talking about whatever, the Lord Knight did this. And
dude, this tweet by Tierzu was getting fucking destroyed. Like, destroyed. They were fucking flaming him.
and it's by Tierzu, who many of you... Yoink.
I can't claim it. I've gotten people to delete videos. I claim the I forget what he called it. It's on Chronicles already, but I claim that one, and I claim the fighting game mix-ups, but they get increasingly more crazy. I claim both of those getting taken down. This I can't claim.
Good thing I have it in this other monitor. It was, what gaming opinion will you defend like this? Now, first of all, responding to something like this is already going to get you in trouble most of the time. And it did. And it was, get good. Now,
Okay.
first of all, respond.
What gaming opinion will you defend like this? Eno's broken. Someone posted in general in my Discord, like, the definition of an Eno tourist hater. Like, they were like, oh, Eno's so broken. There's 3 of her in finals. Oh, her super is broken.
Skill issue.
You know, they're just saying a bunch of like tourist Eno hater shit. I was like, bro, I was ahead of the game. I mean, truthfully, I was ahead of the game. John Vitane was ahead of the game. I was ahead of the game. I was brave enough to say Eno was broken when everyone else was like, no, you're hating. No. You know? So there are gaming opinions that you will defend like that are valid, but this is not one of them. I will say, this is not one of them.
Responding to something like
This
this
is not one of
already going to get you in trouble most of the time. And it did. And it was, get good, learn the game. Does not apply when a game's mechanics have warped the metagame to a point where casuals no longer recognize it. Emerging gameplay can be cool, but it's often...
Dude, I had water. Did I just leave that shit downstairs? Dude, am I fucking... Well, hold on. No, I think I left this shit downstairs. I have to. Oh my god, bro. I'm so dumb. I cannot believe I managed to not... Okay, that's really dumb. Anyway.
There you go.
Okay. That's crazy.
No longer recognize it. Emerging gameplay can get in trouble most of the time. And it did. And it was, get good, learn the game. Does not apply when a game's mechanics have warped the metagame to a point where casuals no longer recognize it. Emerging gameplay can be cool, but it's often more of a detriment than anything.
Crazy. Like, dude, I'm sure I can't speak for other genres. I can't speak for MOBA people or like shooter people, but like a fighting game player reading this has to be losing their mind, I would say.
To this day, the only devs to recognize this and act accordingly are the Fortnite devs. Adding no build mode saved
This I didn't know.
Fortnite. Listen, I don't know if it saved Fortnite, but I think it was a good idea. I recognize 2 things though. Fortnite build is like incredibly cool. Building a castle on someone and twerking all over them with your skills, it's very, very difficult to get good at build while also like tracking people through all of that and doing all the other stuff you have to do in a BR, like have situational awareness of your items and their items and how...
Dude, this shit looks cursed, by the way. This shit looks so
like
cursed.
people are left, and if somebody else is going to interrupt the
To
fight
me.
and looking at all of your resources, etc. Like the only thing I have against it, if there's any mark against it, is that I'm not good at it because I've never practiced it. And he says, well, scratch that. Sakurai also had the smarts to make sure ice skating wasn't the core movement skill
Someone's
in
mad.
future Smash titles. This one got a lot of people mad. You can find comments. No, not that one I actually put time into. That one is good.
Doubling down, I respect though. Can we respect the double down? Fortnite building is cringe. Fortnite build is so ugly. Oops. I don't know. I never played it. It looks like, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's inevitable if you put that shit in the game, no?
So I will
Right?
say, from my point of view, the game that casuals play and the game that people who are using very specific things that take lots of knowledge and skill and time to cultivate and like that kind of stuff, those two players are playing the game at the same time and their matches look very different. If you are new to Fortnite and you're a casual and you don't know how to build, you're not going to be fighting against those people. And at your level, that kind of stuff will not matter to the same extent. Casual players tend to have a smaller group of skills and they're usually more disjointed in what they're capable of doing. You could fight against someone who's insanely good at building in Fortnite but like can't shoot. If you play a fighting game, for example, learning to block is like a pretty big skill, and if you're missing that skill, that's a large thing that your opponent has over you. Even if you're both a casual, you can anti-air them, but what if your opponent knows how to do like a better combo than you? When they hit you, they do like 40% and you do 10%. You know, neither of you have a complete holistic ability to do most of the things the game requires for you to win, but like you're both just casually playing, and like that's just the nature of being new to things, is you choose to invest your time getting good at like each part of the game. You are like really good at this part that you cared to learn right now, and your opponent's really good at this part, which they
That's kind of one. This is a good take of where he's kind of going with it. Of like if you feel that way, like you're not interacting with the people who are doing those things. You know, I mean, if you're gonna use Smash as an example, like both in the past and now, right? Like in the past, there's no net play, so it's like the only people who do this shit are people who are competitive players. So you'd have to just know somebody, and I never actually. But by the way, like on my own, I never met somebody, right? I decided to go to a tournament, so I found out about it. If I never went to that tournament, I would have never known until like many years later that people played Melee like that. Then in modern days, you know, there's skill-based matchmaking, ideally. So ideally, then you're not even running to like into like those extremes if you're just starting, right? And Guilty Gear has it now, and there's ranked and stuff. So like the game is different at like Iron compared to like, I don't know, Diamond compared to like High Elo Vanquisher, right?
care to learn, and like you only know how to play 20% of the game or something, and your opponent knows how to play 22% of the game, and it's different parts of the game. To your point that like, yeah, but if you fight someone who's way better than at you, you just get beat up. Games have matchmaking where you fight against people who are
He's over here. Yeah.
the same skill as you. And if you care enough to play ranked in these games to try to like compete in them and improve, you by nature of engaging in something like that need to know that if someone's better than you, you will probably lose, and if someone's worse than you will probably win. And if you're truly a casual, the things that are good or powerful or strong or what people are doing at casual levels is very different from the end game optimization where the game becomes no longer recognizable anymore.
Yes. Small example. There is a Wild Assault chart. So like Wild Assault got removed, and I made this chart. Here, let me grab the chart. I got a bunch of comments on this, and when I did that, I was like, oh, I mean, I usually do this, but it's in my images. I look at this game differently than many other people. So, here it is, right? So for easy example, people are like, is Bika not fucked by not having Wild Assault? And I'm like, I barely use Wild Assault to set up tether. Like I barely do it. So I'm not even thinking about it. Or like small dig, but many RAM players saying they don't need it. And I'm like, there's a lot of you that say you don't need it. And I'm pretty sure almost none of you actually confirm with Dotto. I'm pretty sure. But they say they're fine. So if they say they're fine, they're fine. Right? Or how I thought that like Faust wouldn't care that much, but they're actually like, oh, we need it desperately, or another one's Lucy. Like people are like, there's no way for Lucy to get a mono wire without blue auto. So I'm like, well, there is, but it's just like it depends on different skill levels, and different players will look at the removal of Wild Assault differently. Just a small example, of course, but yeah.
And you'll only be viewing them from a spectator. Like you won't be engaging with them. Where do you draw the line at being casual? Like if you're a casual and you beat someone else, does that other casual get to call you a sweat? It's like, okay, well,
dude, he said like a generational question. Wait,
viewing them from a spectator. Like you won't be engaging.
Wait, not here. Hold on.
Where do you draw the line at being casual? Like if you're a
yeah, when does it end? When does it end? That's some deep shit, no? When you get out of pools, that's a question. Yeah, when does it end? Right? It's a good question. I remember Max showed a graph for this. Is getting Vanquisher make you not a casual? Some people get Vanquisher and they stop playing ranked totally. Off the top of my head, I believe like the most common elo to have in Vanquisher is 1500. As soon as you look up tech for a specific character on YouTube, it ends when you hit ranked. Is it a mindset? Is it a skill level? Yeah, is there a point? I guess it's just goals related, Because we used to have, until like we had a definition, like people were like, what is actually a pro player? Once people started like getting sponsored and stuff, people are like, oh, what is a pro player? Because in the past, like pro is like you're really good, but once people started getting like becoming professional gamers like as a job, they're like, okay, so what's pro now? It's kind of similar. I felt like we had this conversation when it came to beginner tournaments. I know there's the one that's ran in the SageAm Discord of like, if you win the tournament, you can't enter anymore. Is what it is. Yeah, yeah. In fighting games in general, it's hard to generalize when you stop being a casual player. Opinions. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a very, despite the question being so simple, it's an interesting question, no? I did my placement, got placed D3, dropped to gold, never been more disheartened. That's crazy, actually. That's a huge drop, but you can make it back. If you boot up the game and don't care what character you're playing or about the outcome of the match, you're a true casual. Is a gradient from then on. Pro is when your hands start hurting. When you get clean with it, you stop being a casual. I think SageJam is wrong, though. I think how games play out at high level actually does matter. Like in League of Legends, the best players don't just rely on deeply complicated mechanical champion mastery. Even in pro league play, Fortnite build, Lee Sin, and no build, Sejuani are both viable. I can't really comment on that, but I think it depends on like the. We gotta actually let him talk more about this topic actually first, though. True casuals don't have any real goals about their journey. I think that's probably the best way. No real goals. You just boot up for fun. You truly just boot up for the love of the game.
Casual and you beat someone else, does that other casual get to call you a sweat? It's like, okay, well, the person you're fighting against is the same skill level as you. Why are they a sweat and you are not if you're the same rank? Is it just the one that won the last match is the tryhard and the other guy is not? You can tell.
Yeah, you can tell.
What if someone calls you a tryhard and you're like, actually, I was only giving 40% because giving my all on something is against my ninja code. Casual players may like some of this. When I watch like people who make like insane tech for games, a lot of times they're like not pro players. They're like mid-level players.
This is a long time thing, by the way. This is an internal thing. There was even as far back as like in Melty. I remember there was a player. I'll spare his name, but like there's a player. He played Nanya. He knew a lot about the game, but he wasn't good at the game. There's always those people, too. There's always like so many types of people that play. So it's not like someone in stream chat is like, oh, when they start talking about frame data, okay, they're not casual anymore. But it's like is that a good enough definition? Because like that person can just enjoy knowing that stuff, you know?
Or like enthusiasts who like make a lot of tech and then think finding tech is fun but don't play the game at an extremely high level. I don't think it's a fair expectation for people to
there's nothing wrong with that.
learn or care.
There's nothing wrong with that, by the way.
Care to get better at something they play even a little bit, even if they're casual. Even if you just like see your favorite player do some like sick nade or something and you're like, I'm gonna go copy that, and you kill someone and someone's like, you're a sweat and you ruined the game. When a game comes out and people start to develop these like really interesting expansions and extrapolations on like what the gameplay of the game is supposed to be, and people are pushing forward the ideas of the game, that is one of the coolest things that happens in anything ever. It's like a goddamn space race, but for a piece of software that you're all invested in together. You just get to see people coming up with the coolest, wildest things you've ever seen. And you see things that you will literally never see for the first time ever again. That happens constantly when a game is new. And people push these things forward. 6 months into a game's lifespan, you took a casual and put them back into the first week of the game. Everybody who's casual at this time would call that person a disgusting, miserable sweat. Even though at that point, that person is casual in the future. They just have absorbed a lot of the things that people who are really high level have been pushing forward over 6 months. The idea that other people ruin the game because they care to get good at it and you're not, because the mechanics of the game have changed how the game looks or whatever, I think is just...
This is kind of what bothered me about it, dude. Does not get good learning the game does not apply when a game's mechanic has warped the metagame to a point where casuals no longer recognize it. But it shouldn't matter, right? Okay, that was my big problem in the tweet, because my big problem in the tweet is like, and honestly, part of the reason I started doing content originally was because I was like, dude, like, people don't talk about the game for what it actually is. They have an image of what it is, but that's not what it actually is. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if the game, if not role canceling, okay, not role canceling, which is a bug. Like, we know role cancel, like CVS2 role cancel, that's just a bug, for example, right? Or like the launch BB tag, the fucking the tag shit where your assist is invincible or whatever the fuck. Like, not something like that. Like 3.0 Wild Assault, right? Like Wild Assault plus Season 2 positive plus Season 2 fast RC equals the demon part of Season 3, right? Like, those aren't bugs. Those are the game's mechanics where if you look at it and you're like, well, you have this, and this, and if people need an explanation, it's the Wild Assault. It does you take away a lot of bursts on block and on hit, and your Wild Assault is also hard knockdown, and then also your positive burst, your positive bonus is 8 seconds, and then you have the fast RC meter refund. So you Wild Assault to break the wall ASAP, and then you just 50-50, you just build meter and refund yourself over and over and over, and 50-50 people over and over and over until you do it again or they die. You know what I mean? That's just using that's the game. That's the game, you know? It's not, it literally should not matter if casuals don't recognize it anymore. You know? You know, it shouldn't matter. Because if that's the game, that's the game. He mentions wave dash, and we know wave dashing is not a bug. Everyone knows that wave dashing is not a bug, right? Right? We know this. This is common knowledge, correct?
It's not being interested in or invested in learning how the game is played, and then being upset that you are not winning at it. Why attack when you can be parried? Why throw if they could just tech? Like, it's looking at things in such a dire way. It's not cool to try, kind of, is like what's going on here. But it is cool to try, dude. It's cool to be good at something and care about something. The idea that, like, games need to devolve, peel back, and simplify themselves so that people don't chase or reach the ultimate, like, end goals of optimization to satisfy casuals is just
so stupid.
Silly. Like,
yeah,
the highest level of play.
It's so stupid. Frankly, it's stupid. I think it's stupid. I think if Tirzu played Guilty Gear, he'd think I'm a fucking psycho because of all the shit. Like, I mean, no, yes, actually, Because of all the shit that I'm doing.
They're eking out like every bit of optimization that they can. And at casual levels of play, they are not. And I think that's basically like every single game already. Being afraid that the game will evolve or be pushed forward in a way that the casual will no longer be able to recognize or follow. And they're going to be like, ew, this sucks. People have gotten good at this. Ew. And like bounce. That's not really a thing that people do in like so many other sports or like hobbies or music or whatever. For some reason in video games, the idea of people optimizing and getting really, really good at it frustrates people. Now, more than ever, you can watch people who are the best in the world at anything at any time. And it is very easy to think about that in one of two ways. The first thing is, oh my God, this person is a beast. I cannot believe how good they've gotten at this skill to a level which no one else can even hope to achieve or obtain. And that is like so impressive and interesting and cool. I want to get in there. I'm not going to be like that, but like I want to get in there and scrap. Have you ever seen the people do like the drumming thing on the side of Tetris controllers so that they can spin pieces faster? I don't play
I heard about that actually.
Tetris, right? But I think the idea human beings have basically recognized that they cannot move pieces in Tetris fast enough to do what they want to do because they've gotten so good at it that they have developed tech to move pieces faster is sick. And if I booted up and played Tetris, I would spin the pieces really slow because at my level, it's like really hard. Even if the game's in slow motion, I would be more impressed. The other
It does help if a more casual player can watch a tournament match and still understand what's going on. Yes, it does. But then also, that's what commentary's for.
other way to view it is this person has gotten way too good at this thing. They're a dweeb with no life. I don't care to get that good at it. Therefore, everything they're doing is bad. And there's other people who view optimization as like a threat to their ego. Why should you go to the gym if the strongest man alive can lift 800x what you're lifting at the gym? The answer is because
The meta of weightlifting.
you're a different human and you can go in there and reach your own peaks and goals. Do you think if somebody who's never watched Melee watches someone wave dash around, they're just gonna be like, this person is moving faster than me, fuck this game? What happens most of the time is you watch someone do something cool like that and you're
I feel like, I mean, you can't, nah, there's no way. If it's fuck this game, I'd be so surprised, man. Actually,
like, whoa, how did they do that? You can cancel what into what and it lets you move fast. Oh, hell yeah. And then you go try it. You know, when you like watch someone hit some sick combo in a fighting game and you're like, dude, that was awesome. I want to go try to do something like that.
Damn, he actually, dude, Sejam just unlocked a crazy memory for me, actually, because of what okay, so think about this, right? You can just open up, you can watch like Zane stream, or you can watch like, I don't know, Cody Schwab stream or something like that, right? You can watch the best players whenever you want, and there's tournaments all the time with the best players all the time, and they're always trying to put like the good high level matches on, right? So it's like, let's say you played Melee, let's say you're a millennial, you played Melee, and for some reason you just never saw it until like modern days. So you're like, there's a tournament, and you watch it, you go, oh shit, they're doing all this crazy shit. I've never seen this before. It's so crazy. And like, it looks so cool and fast, right? My first, okay, I told my story about my first video game tournament where I played Melee instead of Halo. But the big thing was that I didn't actually watch any high level players, right? I didn't want, because no one really knew who I was. They're just like, yeah, go play over there or whatever. And I lose my first game, and I win my second game, and lose my third game. So I'm playing people who can like shuffle and like wave dash and shit, but they're doing it terribly. So I'm fighting them fine without doing the shit. And I'm like, dude, what is even the point of this shit that like they post about online? This shit sucks. Like, what the fuck? Like, what is the point? And so I learn it, but like begrudgingly, and I legit don't get the point for like a month until I actually go play somebody. Like, there's somebody who has like a gathering, a Smash Fest nearby, like about 30 minutes away, and I go. And when I go there and play with them, I go, oh, fuck. I'm like, oh my God, what? Then that so it's a whole month after, you know? I learned how to do the shit, but I'm like, I don't get the point of like sliding at them. Like, what does this do? You know what I mean? Like shuffling, it's pretty obvious. Like, it's like, oh, you know, like, oh, you jump lower, and then like, oh, you're L canceling, so you have less recovery. So then I'm like, oh, I can use way more move. I can use like forward air with Roy, or like I can use neutral air, and like I can fucking fast fall, and can't. Like, oh yeah, hell yeah. But wave dashing, I'm like, dude, I literally do not see the. I can do it now, but I don't get it. I don't get what it's for. And then when you actually play someone who's good at the game, you're like, oh, jeez, like what the fuck. And unfortunately, it feels that's like lost. You know, I that must be so uncommon these days, because you can just see. I mean, it's good though. It's not that it's bad. It's just like the mystery is like there's not as much mystery, you know.
And then you go try it and you're like, wow, this is really hard. And then you learn how to do it. And then suddenly something that used to be really, really hard, you have access to because you've gotten good at it. And you're like, oh, like it just feels good. It's just such a yeah moment. And if that is not cool to you, then maybe you just are not a competitive person or interested in the human race trying
Like
to push something forward. But I think it's like dope. There are times where the optimizations get to a point at the very, very high level where it can be less fun to watch or fight against for some people. But everybody has different feelings or enjoyment doing things. You know, in fighting games, some people think that if you like to play Zangief, you're really stupid. And like the fact that you would enjoy such a character makes you dumb. Whereas other people play a character like Dalsum because you don't have the skill or capability to play the game near another person. And all you can do is run. Fucking cat.
He's reading some shit I sent him. His description of Dalsum is what I say about Axel. Me when I want to play piano, but the bitch ass competitive players keep playing Rachmaninoff. Did I say even right? Someone's gonna shoot me, bro.
Cowards. And zoning players think the rushdown players who just run at them are drooling idiots. They all think these things of each other. And at a high level, when you're losing or when you're really trying hard, it's work at the highest level. A lot of the stuff you're gonna deal with is not fun because your opponent is doing the best possible thing they can in the most optimal way, and like that is gonna be hard to deal with, and you need to be locked in to deal with it as well. But that's what competition is. You should find enjoyment in like challenging those things and like dealing with them and coming up with your own solutions and being bested and besting those ideas. Right. And I think with most games, if they are modern games that get patched often, if something is actually a detriment, then they will remove it or they'll change it. And if you see something cool and you're like, nah, then that's okay. In fact, when I played
what a reply, dude. What a reply, actually. What a reply.
Exile, and I saw like how you had to do something.
Do you think no words actually hits harder? Dude, people quote tweeted the fuck out of this guy. But does this not hit a lot harder of like, dude, it's just like, dude, this is great. I'm saying.
And I had already played for like 30 hours and I looked at something about how you're supposed to do it. I was like, bro, this is too much work. I'm good. I'm tapping out. I'm good. I'm cool. I don't want to do this. And it's not because I think the people who do are like doing something bad or something. I looked at the way you were supposed to optimize and do something and I was like, I don't think that's very interesting for me. So I'm not gonna do it. Most of these games you can engage with and play at all levels. And if you care to get good at edge boosting and you're like new to the game, you can go do it. But that's just like a skill you learn instead of like how to play your character or how to like make a build or like how to farm right, you know? I play in really sweaty lobbies. The amount of people who are edge boosting in every match is like extremely low. People say things like, oh, if you don't know how to do these movement techniques, you can't play the game. And it's like, I'm watching someone at the highest rank in the game not know how to do all these movement techniques. What do we do?
Eventually, though, no. Good video. Good video. I was wondering if I was actually gonna do like a reacting to Twitter for that, because I was like, dude, I remember reading that and I was like, you know, when you say some dumb shit though, you gotta hold that, bruh. You gotta hold that a little bit. You know what I mean? That one hit me really hard too, because again, just circling back, I'm such like a. One of the reasons I started doing YouTube content was because I would like in Dragon Ball, for example, I would see people talking about like, oh, you can't play tall characters, or like the game needs push ball, all this shit. And I'm like, dude, do people like not know what the game is? And that was like a huge motivation for me to start doing content, you know? like a huge one, like maybe like 45% of me doing content was just like, bro, I'm playing these games, I'm grinding the fuck out of them, I'm putting my all into it, and I'm seeing someone else post something that is completely wrong and would really fuck with the game. And in Dragon Ball's case, push block, they would have to remake the entire game around like a Marvel vs. Capcom push block in Dragon Ball. They would have to remake the game to do it. And just seeing people be like, yeah, they should do it. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck, dude? Like, no. No. So just kind of interesting. Just kind of hit me a little bit. How do you guys feel? This was a nice shorty. A nice little shorty, I will say. But this was a very cap take. An extremely cap take. Today's Tuesday, right? Yeah, because it's a 10-minute video. Instead of like a couple of hour. There's a couple in here that are like long. So I want to do them at a different time. And I need to actually start planning what I'm gonna watch so I can make thumbnails for YouTube Live. Channel all about tier lists. I mean, to be fair, the channel is a great idea. I keep bringing up League because it is huge, has a low skill floor and a near infinite skill ceiling. The devs often go, we don't like this meta strat, and they just change the game so it is played the way they want it to be. A discourse among LoL players is never about grr, my skill expression. I think the actual problem is fighting game devs. I mean, there are people, you know, it actually all depends on who is playing the game, you know what I mean? I mean, one thing I kind of do with League what they do in 2X, where like you can like at a dev of League. Like there's a guy, I don't know, we make up a guy like Chris. Like you could at like Riot Chris, like, dude, fucking Ari is broken. Like, can you do that? You know? Cause yeah. See, so I'm sure people are doing that all the time. They respond way less, but yes. Yeah, I don't expect them to actually listen, you know? But, you know, like, there's some things, like, every fighting game has, like, a few things that, like, everyone tells the devs to do, and they just don't do it, you know? They just don't. There's a lot more data and history. Yeah, that's also true. They respond to Reddit threads to real questions with people. Oh my god, imagine. Oh, with people in the same comment chain tell them they should quit their job. They also go based on statistics. Yeah, but then also you get to play way more because there's like what 200 champions, something like that. I mean, if there's like a mildly violent, well, not mildly, there's plenty of complaints you have about Strive, but one of the big ones is definitely like overall the meta, like character wise, the meta of the game has not changed that much. The like like characters have moved, but like there's you know who HC, Ram, Nago almost all the time, Leo, Mei. There's a bunch of characters where it's like they've just been super good the whole time. There's like newcomers like Anji and Pot, and like at this point Ino's not even a newcomer. Since season 3 we thought Ino was good. Or like Chip is borderline. My favorite devs don't listen community is Tech by Bot. Yeah, it looks like they're seriously going through it, dude. League is weird because they specifically balance it to mix up things all the time rather than make it balance. There's a balancing act, of course, but they said as much before. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, all things to say, we have patch notes next week for the first major balance patch for this game for more than a year, you know? So we'll see, you know? Like there's some characters like Bedman has never been higher than mid tier unless you listen to Japan because they think he's high tier right now. Milia's bad almost all the time. Biken's never higher than mid tier, but then like Leo's never lower than high tier. He's almost always top tier. HE is always top tier. Ram is always top tier. Nago's top tier almost all the time. Chip's top tier almost all the time. May's almost always close to top tier. You know, Faust's been bad the whole game. I'm trying to see who else. Gold Lewis is almost always broken, but when he's not broken, he's usually just straight up mid. He's not like usually just like good. You know what I mean? So it's like, what do you do? And I feel like the way that they balance is more around what they want the character to do, and not whether the character is good or not. You know what I mean? When I see Riot how they handle League, I see Bamco or Capcom. I feel like fighting games are unserious. I can't comment on those games. I'm trying to think. Is French Red good at balancing? I actually don't know. Is Arxis good at balancing? I also don't know, truth be told. I will say that at least in other games, like I feel like in BB, they literally shake up the meta in the past. Like they would be like, oh, Noel's top tier, not anymore. Makoto's top tier, not anymore. Ragnar's top tier, not anymore. Arakune's broken, nope. Like they'll do that. But then there's like, you know, Carl's always top tier, Lychee's always top tier. So it's like, DM me the May mix, so I might tell my homie he's trash for not doing it. What if I didn't do that? Because we all have the same amount of training mode, and they should have been found that shit. Smiley face. What if I didn't help ops? Can't do it. How am I supposed to hold over their heads that they don't lab enough? I appreciate that Arxis, at least while I've been playing, doesn't actually just break a character's. At this point, I'm like, yo, they gotta break some kneecaps, bro. Would you share the May mix for money? 850 subs. I would show the May mix up. One of them. Just one of them. Not even all of them. Just one of them. Just one of them. Not even all of them. I pray for Oscar. Oh my god, bro. I would love it if he was trash next patch, dude. I would be so happy. I would be fucking tap dancing down a river if they fucking murdered Oscar. Is there an event? I guess there's an event. I was gonna raid Sage Jam, but they're doing like a deadlock tournament or something. Tomorrow probably ranked, by the way. Plus LK Chronicles, because I think this is the last week of ranked. Sage Jam Slam, but deadlock. If you guys are into that, I will raid. I don't mind raiding him for that. Would you rather play I would rather play a balanced low power game, but I do know people that they think the game is boring if you do that, so they don't like that. So I know a lot of people they want the game to be broken, but like in their favor. You feel me? Yeah, I'm not actually. I still have number 2 Baiken. So, but Kawasakana is pretty far. He's like a plus 40 from me. Yeah, there's like no one else really. There's no one on Guilty Gear really. Nitro's not on. J Nasty's not on. Yeah, okay, I'll read Sijam. Does ranked I mean, we're all assuming it's gonna reset after the season 2. 2.0, my bad, not season 2. Okay, we're gonna raid. And yeah, the plan tomorrow is some ranked and some more chronicles. And I should be able to stream till Thursday. Friday, I'm gonna be traveling, so I'm not gonna do that. Not gonna stream on Friday. Oh. Alrighty, and I can turn off all these lights and be much less hot. Is the plan. Alright. Fun vid, little vid, nothing too serious from that. Alright. Goodbye. See you guys. See you tomorrow. Peace. The raid is done.